Okay, hi my Virgos. Hope you guys are well. Just a heads up, this reading may or may not resonate. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I try my best to keep it general, but if love does pop up, then love does pop up, you know? So with that being said, let's get started. So what's happening with Virgo? What's happening with Virgo? What's going on with Virgo? We have karmic, we have yes, we have ego, we have block, we have inner day, we have third eye, and we have fear. Next to it, we have a bit of pride, okay? Very specific message, so it may not resonate with everyone. I feel like someone from your past who was very toxic towards you, there's a need to block them, or you guys will block them, or you have blocked them. And if that is the case, you have done the right thing, because we have karmic and we have block. I feel like even spirit is blocking you from this person, because this person will only drag you down, will only bring you back to a place where you've worked so hard to get out of, okay? But I do feel like you're going to be getting some sort of clarity on something very soon. If you're looking for a confirmation about something that's happening soon or going to happen soon, you have a yes. So that's a clarification on something that's going to be happening soon. It says in a day, but that basically just means soon. That's what I meant when I wrote the card. Like something soon that you needed clarification on, whether it's a yes or no, or just extra confirmation, yes. Okay, so even if it's like, oh, this karmic will try and reach out, it's yes, so you have to block them, right? But we also have third eye here, so I feel like a lot of you are going to be focusing more on following your intuition, or your third eye is going to be activating. But some of you may be struggling to decipher the difference between your ego and your third eye. Like, say for example, if you're in relationships or you're getting to know someone, in your mind, you may assume that this person is doing you dirty or someone is going to betray you. And you may think that's my intuition because I feel very fearful of them. But the real thing may not even be that your intuition is telling you that. It could just mean, I'm just scared that this will happen, so I'm going to run off. Yet in reality, it could just, so you're being asked to try your best to decipher the difference between your intuition and your ego, because ego is not 100% bad. Ego sometimes protects us, right? It's our self-esteem. It's our solar plexus. But I feel like your solar plexus and your third eye may need to be worked on a little bit, because at the bottom of the deck, we do have fear. And next to it was pride, okay? But then I also saw the heart chakra just now under them, okay? So I do feel like in the matters of love, like you don't mind love, but it's like there's also a fear of falling in love because you've been hurt before. You don't want anyone from the past or anyone who reminds you of this karmic from the past. So you may be a bit on guard. You may be a bit on edge when it comes to your emotions and your feelings. You may be feeling like I need to protect myself, but make sure that you are noticing the difference between your intuition telling you that someone is not good for you and you're just genuinely just being fearful because you've been hurt before. So there is a big difference. So you need to make sure that you know the difference, and it's not just you're just pushing people away out of fear, okay? That's the main message. So what's going on with Virgo from Tarot? What's going on with Virgo? We have the 8 of Swords. I need to keep shuffling because I don't know if that was from the last reading. Okay. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the Hermit, this is you guys, the King of Pentacles, wow. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. We also have the 3 of Swords, okay? And the Strength card. You guys pulled out 8 cards, more than everyone else. So shh, don't tell the other signs. And we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like, yeah, this overall reading is more to do with like being able to decipher between your intuition and your ego, because I feel like with the Hermit card and the 8 of Swords, you guys are just having a lot of alone time. You're reflecting, you're thinking, you don't want to get into something that is detrimental for you. But I feel like with this 8 of Swords card, the person is blindfolded. All they really need to do is take off the blindfold. They're not actually stuck. They just think they're stuck, because this is a mental prison. So it's like you guys could be thinking about what could go wrong in love. You may be questioning if love is real. You may be questioning people's motives, similar to Leo a tiny bit, But I do feel like all this reflection and everything you're trying to do, it's like it's almost like you don't want to think negative, you don't want to be in that energy, but people's actions sometimes make you go in that direction. Like someone could do something so minor and you'll think, oh, okay, that's it, they're probably going to hurt me, they're probably going to betray me, and then you go into ambitious mode and just focus on your work and your money and your stability and yourself as a form of, you know, self-preservation. And I get that, I totally get that, right? I do feel like you're doing this all out of ego. You just don't want to get hurt. With this Three of Swords and the Strength card, this is like, I don't want to get my heart broken. So I'm just going to repress my feelings and I'm just going to keep to myself because, you know, if I invest in money, money can't hurt me, right? And you may look at this as you being hyper independent, and you guys may very well be. I don't see you guys getting into flings with different people. Like, you're just more focused on your abundance. However, with this Seven of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, this is more like a coping mechanism. This is like, Seven of Swords is like ghosting in this particular context. It's like, I ain't got time for this, but let me focus on where my money is at. Let me focus on my goals, my ambitions, because I don't have time to get hurt. And you may feel like it's the wrong time for love and relationships, but just make sure that you're doing everything for the right reason. And you're not pushing people away who genuinely care about you, you know, because we have the King and the Queen. So you will be meeting a match. You're going to be meeting someone who's on your level, stability wise. They have their funds, they have their coins up, they're on the same frequency as you. This person could be a potential soulmate. You're going to be meeting your match, but make sure you're not pushing everyone away out of fear and not necessarily out of intuition. Because sometimes, you know that you get that vibe where you don't trust people, but then sometimes it's not a vibe. Sometimes you just genuinely just don't trust people because you feel like sometimes some things are too good to be true. But I do feel like the wheel of fortune is in your favor. So when this person does come into your life, don't be so quick to push them away. Take your time. Get to know them slowly but surely. If you feel like you don't want to make a stupid decision in regards to love, take your time. You know, something beautiful doesn't happen overnight. Rome was not built in a day. You know, it takes a while to fall in love and find that genuine person. But don't completely block yourself off to people. You know, that's the message. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? We have the Six of Cups. I'm hearing, have you ever lost and loved somebody? Wish there was a chance to say you're sorry. Can you see? That's the way I feel about you and me, baby. Like, I feel like someone from your past is missing you, definitely. We have the Ace of Cups. But I'm also hearing, whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Oh, what's that song called? I think it's called Surrender. Can we surrender? I surrender. Like, I feel like someone from your past is going to try and come back to win you back, but you're not going to fall for it. I feel like you're going to be falling for someone completely new. Okay, we have the Tower card. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Star card. And we have the Knight of Cups. This is a beautiful read because what you need to know, Virgo, is I feel like you're going to pass your test. I feel like a test from the universe, like anyone from the past that may try and come back in and try to tempt you and make you feel like, oh, I've changed, Virgo. I want to be in your life, Virgo. You guys are very smart sign. You are one of the earth signs that is very like, you can keep up with Gemini. Like, you're very intellectual. So, and you're very analytical, just like Gemini. So it's like, once you've seen the red flags and once you've seen, you know, sneaky behavior, you don't even want to be with that person again. So the person from the past is going to try and pop up. You're not even going to be interested in them. You're not even going to entertain them. This Four of Cups is like, I'm not interested. It's almost like you're rejecting, you know, you don't want any part of the past at all. And I feel like you're going to be so ready for the new. Okay, the Six of Swords. You guys are mutable signs, so you don't mind changes. It's not like you love change, but you don't mind it. You know, you can soar through it. So with this Six of Swords and the Ace of Cups, it's like you're moving towards new love. You're done with the past. And that's a really good thing, Virgo, because that means that you've done enough healing. Okay, and speaking of healing, we have the Star card. Okay, and the Tower card. So This is all about unexpected changes, sudden changes. Maybe you were the type of person that thought, I would never find true love, I'm done with love, I don't trust people. But that's going to be all changing because you're going to be healing. Okay, the Star card is all about healing, and that's what's going to lead you to this new love. And you're going to be a lot happier with this person. This person is very romantic, very beautiful, very loving, very nurturing. So I feel like you might meet this person through work, I'm getting. So that's a really beautiful thing. Anything else that Virgo needs to know? Anything else that Virgo needs to know? We literally have the Two of Cups. I love seeing that in a reading. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles. And we have the Five of Wands. And we have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That's like really beautiful soulmate energy. Okay, I feel like with this Five of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, you're just going to be working on yourself. But I feel like you may be having an internal battle within yourself. You're going to be, I feel like you have high standards, not just for other people, but for yourself. It's like you're going to be working, grinding, and just working, not even just in career, but on yourselves. And you're going to be thinking, is it good enough? Anything you don't like about yourself, you're going to be like, is it good enough? Maybe there needs to be more room for improvement. Is this enough? Am I happy? Is this really enough for me? Like you're going to be always like going back and forth with, is this it? You know? But I do feel like with this Four of Pentacles and with the Page of Swords, you're going to be very closed off to anybody who gives you very bad vibes. So I feel like it's going to be an easier route for you to find the love of your life because you don't just give your time and energy to just anybody, okay? You're being very, very guarded and seeking information at the same time when it comes to people, just to make sure that you're making the right decisions, because getting into a connection is not a situation that should be minor. Like it should be a really big form of commitment, even before the marriage. So you're very particular about who you give your time and energy to, and you're very stingy with your love, you know, rightfully so. If you've been through so much, maybe you have a lot to offer and you don't want to just offer it to just anybody. But we have Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So I do feel like you will take the risk to invest in a connection, and you're going to be asking yourself, is it worth the investment? Am I enough? Are they enough? Are we enough? You know, is this the one? But you're going to be really cautious, but you're still going to end up investing into this connection. And this connection could even lead to marriage. I do see a celebration. So I think it's because your standards were high, and you're probably one of those people that just don't go out of your way to have flings and waste people's time. You're kind of like, you know what? I'm either on my own single, working on my abundance, or I actually meet someone who is an asset to my life, who I value a lot and I can actually grow with and build with. You know, it's either one or the other. Any advice you have for Virgo? Okay, we have Breath of the Cosmos, My Will to Thy Will, Micromanaging the Universe. That is such a Virgo card. This is like, you have the power to change any little thing you don't like about your life. So this is you actually taking action to tweak things a little bit. You guys are very like OCD, like very perfect in every way, like when it comes to wanting things to be your way. So I do see you taking more action in towards that. We have Forge, Don't Follow, Pave a New Path, Be the Leader You Wish You Had. You guys need to be really proud of yourselves. Maybe you don't know many people who have gone through your certain struggles, so you feel like you can't really relate to many, or there's no one to really seek advice with when it comes to certain things, because you've had to grow up fast. You've had to overcome a lot of things. So I do feel like because of that, it's like you're paving your own path. Okay, this is your destiny. You're not comparing yourself to anyone because your journey is very different. And we also have Fall Into My Arms, Surrender, Holding the Opposites, Extremes to Life. This reminds me of the Tower card. So this is just surrendering to certain changes. Like if it's beyond your control, you're just embracing it because you know it's going to be for your highest good. We have at the bottom of the deck, Lost Land, Soul Memories and Gifts. You've done this before. There's something that you are going to do or currently do that you have been doing in many lifetimes. That's why it comes easy and natural to you. It could be in terms of career. So you may feel like you have an affinity to certain things, and that's stemming from a past life. But that's a very random message. Any advice we have for Virgo? We have Listen to the Music. Okay, 1 is a number of beginnings and portals, and 9 is a number of endings. So something is ending so that something new can begin. You're saying goodbye to the past and hello to the future. And I feel like you're going to be getting signs from music, like in forms of lyrics and sounds that kind of let you know that you're on the right path. We have 59, and 5 is a number of change. 9 is a number of endings. So there are a lot of changes and endings are coming, all to create a new balance of something beautiful. So everything that's happening to you is happening for you, okay? We have look forward. 4 is a number of stability and protection, and 1 is a number of beginnings. So add them together, you get 5, which is all about change. There are going to be big changes ahead, but you have to look forward to them because they're good. They're all to help you. We have don't sweat the small stuff. 5 is change, 4 is protection and balance. Add them together, you get 9. So you may be feeling like, okay, certain things have to end. I have to get rid of this. I have to get rid of that. I'm going to have to, sacrifice this, sacrifice that. But it's all for you, okay? It's all for you. So don't sweat it, okay? Any other advice we have for Virgo? We have get more information. I feel like this is in general. So this is not just like in relationships, like I need to find out more about this person, but like get more information in general before making any big decision. We also have yes, so this is a confirmation of anything that you wanted to know. So if you wanted to know if the next person entering your life is like the one, yes. If you wanted to know whether you should make this big decision as a yes or a no, then it's yes. Like this will only mean something specific to you guys, okay? And we have forgiveness. I feel like this forgiveness is not even about forgiving people who've done you dirty, but this is more like forgiving yourself for making mistakes and not being perfect. Believe it or not, Virgo, you are not perfect, and that is okay. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you've made and move forward, okay? So we also have don't stop. So whatever you're working towards, keep grinding. Don't stop. Take breaks here and there, but just don't stop, okay? What love advice do we have for Virgo? What love advice do we have for Virgo? Woo, ciao. We have unrequited love. And I feel like that's to the past person. And the reason why I say this is because at the bottom of the deck, we have reconciliation. So I feel like you're not going to be feeling this past person. You're like, fuck the past. I don't care about the past. And you're being encouraged to stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, some of you may have given up on love. You may feel like, I can't trust people. What is the point? But it's okay to have that hope in there, but just realize maybe you haven't met the right person yet. And we have retreat. So it's time to disconnect from the world. I did see the Hermit card earlier. So you guys will be spending more time on your own. And that's needed. You need a lot of alone time before greatness happens in your life in general. So spending some time on your own is necessary, but don't forget to remain optimistic about your love life. I feel like this unrequited love is anyone from the past. It's like you don't want anyone from the past. You're just like, I'm done with the past. Like, I have no interest in the past whatsoever. But I've been here to call to tell you that love is still real, but just because it hasn't happened for you doesn't mean it's not real, and it will happen for you in due time. But that's all I have, Virgos. Let me know if that resonates, and take care. Bye.